Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I made candy dots. First you're going to start off with some powdered sugar, and to that you're going to add some meringue powder. And I used vanilla extract, but you can also use like cherry extract and maybe even peppermint too. But I only had vanilla, so that's what I'm using. And then to that you're going to add several tablespoons of water. I started off with about 6. And you're going to want to combine that until it comes together and it kind of loses its sheen, and it will be pretty thick. And in the meantime, you could line your baking sheet with some paper. There are templates online that you can use, but I just cut up a few strips of paper. And after about 10 minutes of mixing this, it's really thick. So I separated it into 3 bowls and added the food coloring. I went with green, red, and blue. You just want to mix those together, and you're going to need to add some water to it to thin it out, but you don't want it too thin. You want it to run off your spoon and then kind of hold shape for a minute and then melt a little bit into the icing. So just add a little bit of water at a time. And now the green one I mixed perfectly, and I'll explain that here in a little bit. The red and the blue that I made needed a little bit more water. You'll be able to tell what I mean whenever you see the shots of them being piped. So once you have all those mixed, you're going to want to put them in a piping bag. I just used small round tips. I'm sorry, I don't know what numbers they were. I didn't have 3 matching ones, so I just kind of used kind of a big one, a medium, and a small one. And then I just pipe them on the paper. And you can try to make other designs like stars or spell something out. It will hold shape. I just tried to eyeball it and make them all the same size and try to keep them straight as I can. You know, when you pipe them, when you pull up from the piping bag, it'll leave like a little tip on it. You could see it here on the blue ones. That should have melted back in like the green ones did. The green ones are perfect. So that's just if you're a perfectionist, you want to look for that. They will still taste the same. It does not affect the taste at all. So these will stay wet for a while. You're going to want to let them sit and dry for several hours. I made these in the evening and I didn't touch them until the morning, so I let them sit a good 10-12 hours. The bigger the shapes you make, the longer it will take to dry. And I'll show you here in a little bit. I got tired of making dots, so I spelled out some things and made some hearts, and this is what the whole batch made. I put some on some parchment paper and some aluminum foil and a silicone mat just to see if it would stick to any of those surfaces, and it didn't. They all came up very easily. As you can see, I made some really big ones, so those did take a while to dry. But these are great. These are great for candy or toppings for like cupcakes. And they pulled off perfectly from the paper. No paper stuck to them. So I was really, really happy with this recipe. It turned out really great. So thanks for watching. I'll put all the description, the ingredients, everything down below. And please leave me a comment if you try this. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys.